agility ladder. Excuse me. If you have it. And you will also need like a chair or something that you can stand on, and we're gonna do drop squats off of it. So just focusing on that eccentric load. Oh, a few more. Yeah, so for those who are just tuning in, for tonight's workout, we're going to need a chair or a bench or something that you can stand on and drop off of. We're going to need water, some weights, and then also the agility ladder. Again, if you don't have it, then we will make do. But yeah, let's wait maybe like 2 more minutes and then go from there. Okay. It looks like this is where we're going to be around tonight. So let's start warming up. If you have cameras, put it on, and then I can help out with form a little bit more if you'd like. If not, then we will make do. Okay. So first one we're going to start with, you're going to grab a wall or a chair or something like that, and we're going to put our legs up. So if you have a wall, your legs are going to be straight up against the wall. If you don't, just grab a chair, put those feet on that chair, and then we're going to do one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. Again, just start to wake up those breathing mechanics. So we want to feel most of the elevation when we breathe in, just by that bottom of the rib cage. So as you breathe in, rib cage is going to expand up. When you breathe out, it's just going to all tighten back together. Good. We're going to do 2 more breaths there. And then we're going to roll onto our back, legs nice and straight, arms are going to come up, and then we're going to tap opposite hand to opposite foot, starting to wake up that core of it. Good, get up nice and high. Really squeezing that core, making sure the upper body is coming off of the ground. We'll do 1 more each side. And then we're gonna go into that V-sit. So we're gonna start with our arms out, legs out. We'll do 2 different options here. So option number 1, you're gonna come in and your knees are gonna be bent and you're gonna crunch in like that. Option 2, you're gonna straight leg. So start to wake up that core. Good. Again, try and get that chest up off the ground. And if we can do the straight legs, make sure we're doing those straight legs. 2 more reps. And then we're going to stay on our back and we're going to go into a T-spine twist. So straight legs, arms are going to be into a T position. You're going to take one leg, bring it over to the side, and then you're going to take that same arm. You're going to come, close your hands, clap them together, and then open up. Close and open. Again, you should feel it throughout like that mid-spine area right here. So start to prep that spine.
Are you going to the same side as your legs or the opposite side?
You're going to the same side as the leg that's over. Yeah, perfect. Okay, get 1 or 2 more reps in there. And then when you're ready, bring that leg back. We're gonna take the opposite leg, twist it over, and then same thing. We're going palm all the way to open. Ideally with this, you wanna make sure both shoulders stay down and you want that opposite knee to stay down. A lot of us don't have that mobility. So just make sure you're feeling it through that mid-spine. Good, spinal twist. We'll go through 2 more reps. And then we're gonna pop up to our feet. So now we're gonna start to wake up that balance. We're gonna start to wake up that hinge pattern. So we've done this one before, slight bend in the knee, you're balancing on one leg. Thumbs are gonna shoot out to the side and up, and then we're just gonna hinge forward and come back up to stand. Hinge forward, that back leg is nice and straight, come back up to stand. Nice. Good, let's do 2 more reps on that leg. And switch legs. Again, as we're going through these motions, make sure this knee is not caving in. So this helps protect the knee joint a little bit more. So we're keeping it out. Don't let it cave into the side. I know it's hard with balance, but we're keeping it tracked over top of the toes. We're reaching out, and then we're coming back. Good. Let's get 1 more rep in. And then we're going to start to wake up that lunge and squat pattern a little bit more. So this is going to be an alternating movement. We're going to go into a squat and then step back into a reverse lunge, squat, alternate to the other side, reverse lunge. This is going to start to get our heart rate up a little bit more. I'll do it a little slower for me. So again, go into that squat and then step back into that reverse lunge. Squat, step back in the reverse lunge. Again, just waking up that lunge pattern, waking up those hips, that squat pattern. Make sure we're getting full range of motion. So we're gonna probably start a little bit higher up. And then in our squat, with every rep, I want you to slowly get a little deeper, okay? Wake up those hips. Let's go 1 more rep each side. And then we're gonna make our way over to the agility ladder. We have quite a bit of agility ladder work tonight. So just wanna make sure that's ready. So first one we're gonna do, we did this last time as a pattern. Now we're just gonna use it as a warm up and we're progressing tonight from there. So we're just going in, out on the diagonal. Again, it's just our warm up. First couple times through, get used to your feet. And then after that first time through, we're going for speed. So we're trying to wake things up. And go whenever you're ready on a diagonal. Yeah. So nice quick feet. We'll go for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Next on through, we're going high knees. So this was part of the workout yesterday. Again, we're just gonna use it as a warm up. So that full range of motion, high knees, go through, travel forward, turn around, high knees all the way back. And go. If you don't have an agility ladder, you can do it in spot. High knees, quick on the feet. Again, we're just waking up the body. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, last exercise to prep us for today's movement patterns. We're going into a star jump. So we're gonna kind of come and hinge forward, tap the ground, and then we're gonna explode up into a giant star, okay? So this is what it kind of looks like. So you're exploding nice and wide into that giant star, okay? We're gonna go one at a time. We're gonna end up doing 4 total. So everyone get set, hinge down, and explode up. Nice. Okay, hinge down and explode up. Again, get lots of power. Try and really get nice and open. 2 more, hinge down and explode up. Good. Last one, hinge forward and explode up. Nice. Okay, so today's patterns or movement patterns were progressing from our last month. So we have our power block, but this month is going to very much be a focus on what we call eccentric strength. So what that is strengthening the muscle while you put it in a lengthened position. So one, it's really good to progress into our power block for next month. 2, it's also really good for injury prevention. So block number 1, we're going to do drop box jumps. So you are going to need a chair, you're going to need a bench, something that you can drop off of, and then we're going to learn to control the way down off of that jump. Then we're going into a double leg or double single leg hop. So last time we were doing just one single leg hop, or we were doing a double broad jump. Now we're taking it back to that single leg and we're doing the double hop. So you're loading, exploding, exploding, and then sticking your landing. That's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3 is a 45-degree lateral bound. So before we were just going laterally and sticking. Now we're going to put it a little bit more on an angle. So this is a little bit more of a dynamic movement to relate more to sprinting mechanics and the angles that you see in sport. So it's going to be more repetitive. So you're loading up, exploding out on a 45-degree angle, and I want you to do 3 each leg. Okay, so exercise number 1 again, you're starting on a box or a bench, and then all you're doing is letting yourself drop and absorb that load. That's exercise number 1. We're going to do 3 of those. So again, when you come down from like a layup, when you come down from a jump, that's when we're going to be using those. Exercise number 2, again, is that double single leg hop and then the 45-degree bound. Do we have any questions? No? Okay. So everything is reps of 3. So let's everybody get on that elevated surface, whether it's a box, whether it's a bench. I'll also show you guys on a box if this is a little bit easier, but you're going to start on an elevated surface. You're not jumping up. We're just, again, absorbing that landing, okay? So 3 of those. Do it on your own time. So when we land again, I don't want to see, yeah, you guys can see. I don't want to see straight legs. Over time, you're going to hurt yourself. We need to learn to absorb that landing nice and soft. So be nice and light on your feet. Good. Once you've done 3 of those, then we're going to go into that double single leg hop. So you're loading up, exploding out, and then very minimal contact time in between the 2, and then planting on that second one. So 3 reps each side, and go whenever you're ready. Again, you're going for distance, so super explosive. 100% effort on this exercise. Good. And again, it should be opposite arm, opposite leg. Once you're done that guy, we're going into that 45-degree bound. So you're loading up and then going on a 45-degree angle, and you're traveling as you're doing this. Again, these should be super explosive. That's after you've done 3 each leg of the other one. If you don't have room, then just try and get to 2. So like 1, 2. That'll be 1 rep, and then continue that through. If you've done all of these, then you're starting back from the top. So get back to your elevated surface, and then we're going to work on that load absorption through the body. Nice. Again, really absorb that load. Don't go straight leg down. Once you're done the 3, then back to your double single leg hop. Good. Again, focus on these guys. Anything explosive is always that triple extension. So at your end range, when you're in the air, you want extension through that ankle joint. You want extension through that knee joint. You want extension through that hip joint. That's going to allow us to generate maximal power, okay? So straight leg when you're exploding out. So you're like straight. And then once you're done the double leg hops, then we're going to go back into those bounds. Yeah. Good. Last time through. So once you're done those bounds, we have 1 more set through all of these. So go back to those drop box jumps, and then the double single leg hop and the 45-degree bound. Again, these are 100% effort. You will recover quickly in between each set though. Good. Reminder that on that double leg hop, you are sticking after those 2 hops. Good. Starting position, opposite arm, opposite leg. So if you're loaded on your left, your right arm is coming forward. Good, nice. Yeah, and then once you've done the 3 reps each side, back to that 45-degree bound. So loading and then kind of exploding on a diagonal. Good. For those of you that are done, grab a quick sip of water. Next round, we are going to need the agility ladder. We're going through speed, agility, quickness. Again, we're taking it like a step up from what we have been doing. So agility ladder work for this round is going to be the lateral high knees. So we've done this in warm up a couple of times, but without the agility ladder. So today we're really emphasizing that accuracy as we're going through the movement. So you're gonna go high knees and you're traveling like this, but high knees to the side. Once you get to the end, again, high knees coming back. You're gonna be lighter on your feet though, so it's gonna be like this. Again, opposite arm, opposite leg, nice and quick, big focus on accuracy. Number 2 is gonna be like a twist in and out with that back leg. So again, we're focusing a little bit more on that lateral movement. So you're gonna twist in, come out, twist in, come out, twist in, come out, okay? So a little faster, it looks like this. So this is a little bit more of that rotational force. Going down on one side, and then when you come back, make sure that opposite leg is coming in and coming out, okay? And then number 3, we're going agility ladder forwards and backwards, but then side to side. So you're going like in, out, out this way, okay? And then on the way back, I want you to do it backwards. Ooh. Don't run into a bench. Do we have any questions? So each of these exercises we're gonna go through for 15 seconds. I'm gonna time you, and then we're doing 2 sets of it, okay? So exercise number 1 is that high knees traveling laterally. So again, like this, emphasize on the accuracy. We'll take a break, I'll demo again the next one, and we'll go through. So get to your agility ladder. If you don't have one, again, imagine can still focus on quick feet. Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Lateral high knees. Good, good, good. Traveling back and forth. And relax. Take a breath. Exercise number 2. We're swinging that back leg, so we're putting a little bit more rotational force in that core. Going in 3, 2, 1, and relax. So it's the back leg that's swinging in. So swing in, out, out. And then switch legs. So make sure on the way back that other leg is swinging in. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, last one of the grouping is going to be that, again, in, out, and we're traveling forward with a little bit of that lateral movement at the sides. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. So in, out, out. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, I want everyone to do this one together at a slower pace. So it's the twisting one, number 2. So if you have a line, you're taking that back leg, you're twisting in, you're coming out, and then this leg is stepping, okay? So let's say your left leg is the one that's twisting in, your right leg is staying, going pretty much forward the entire time. And it's like this back one that's rotating in and out, okay? Does that make sense? Oh, you guys can't even see that. Okay. So it's like there, 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 there. See how this one's like going along the side, and then this is the one that's rotating in? Okay. So back to the lateral high knees. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Keep them high, keep moving nice and quick. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so this is that twisty one that we were just talking about. So that back leg is swinging in and out. So again, you're getting more rotational force through that core. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Better. Five, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, last one through. We're going through that in and out, out. Nice and quick. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Quick, yeah, make sure you're going in the forward direction and the backward direction. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice. So grab some water. As you guys are doing that, I'm gonna quickly explain our strength group. So today we only have one strength group. We're gonna go 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Our tempo is gonna be that eccentric emphasis. So on the way down, pretty much. So we have 6 exercises. One of them is just each side. So the first one is gonna be that squat pattern that we've been doing. We're gonna change it into a sumo squat. So our base is gonna be a little bit different than it has been in the past few weeks. Just wanna target a slightly different angle of the muscle groups. So we're gonna load it up. Base again is gonna be wider. And then our emphasis is gonna be that 3-second lower. So we're gonna count for 3 seconds on the way down and then drive up, okay? You might find that you'll be able to go up a little bit in weight compared to our last month's block. Exercise number 2 is gonna be the push-up with the hands that come elevated off of the floor. So again, 3-second lower. So we're gonna come down for 1, 2, 3, drop to the ground. Our hands are gonna come up, and then you're gonna push yourself back up into that tall plank position, okay? This one is gonna get challenging pretty quickly. So again, that 3-second lower on the way down, big emphasis on that. This next one's one of my favorite exercises. It's called a Breakdancer. So you start in that bear plank position, then you're gonna take opposite hand, opposite arm, and you're gonna twist open to the side. Twist to the other side. We're doing this for 30 seconds. That one is just at the 1-1-1 tempo. Next 2 exercises are the same. Bulgarian split squat, we're doing 30 seconds on one side, 30 on the other. We've done this one for the last month. Again, we're just switching up tempo to progress it a little bit more into that power emphasis for next month. So we're gonna load it up. That back foot's gonna be elevated. We're lowering down for 3 seconds, hold for a second, drive up. Lower, down for 3 seconds, hold for 1 second, drive up. Again, you will probably be able to go up in weight compared to what you were doing last month. So if you had a backpack, add another textbook. If you have actual weights, then progress in weight. So 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other. Next one's gonna be a triangle push-up. So our bum is gonna be up in the air. This is gonna be more emphasis on your shoulders. So you're gonna lower for 3 seconds and then drive up to stand or drive up to tall. So bum is in the air. I know that kind of goes against everything that I've probably taught you for push-ups so far, but bum is in the air. So we're gonna emphasize the shoulders a little more. Last one is gonna be straight leg to reverse crunch. So our legs are gonna be down straight. They're gonna come up and then you're gonna pop up off of the ground at the end. It looks easy. I promise you after a while, it gets hard. So we're going through those 7. Again, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And then we're going for a tempo for the majority of them of 3 seconds on the lower. So we're strengthening that muscle as it's lengthening, okay? And once again, this is gonna prep us really well for our power block next month. So grab your last sip of water if you need it. If you don't, have your weights ready, and we are gonna start with the squat for 30 seconds. I'm gonna start the timer, and we'll go in 10. So again, up on your feet, lift up that weight really nicely. We're going to 3, 2, 1, wider stance into normal, slowly lower, and then drive up. Slowly lower, hold for a sec, drive up. You should be getting a total of 6 reps. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Weights down to the side. Again, there's only 10 seconds in between each exercise, so we are moving today. Onto the ground, we're doing that push-up. And go. So slow, lower again. Drop 10 to the ground, elevate your hands, drive back up. Again, we should be getting about 6 reps of this. Make sure you elevate those hands off of the ground. That adds another challenge. Good, keep going. Again, nice slow lower. And go. Okay, next exercise, we're staying on the ground. We're going into Breakdancers. So start in that bear plank position. You're gonna elevate, and then you're gonna twist open to the left side, kick that leg through. Twist open to the other side, kick that leg through. Make sure we're working for those full 30 seconds. Yep, so really you're gonna have to really squeeze your core. Again, make sure we're staying in that bear plank position. Nice and controlled. Good. Okay, next we're going to that split squat. So weights are back up. Get that foot on the elevated surface and go. Slow lower to the bottom. Hold for a second, drive up. Slow lower to the bottom. Hold for a second, drive up. Good. Again, that front heel should be staying on the ground. Okay, drop the bag. Okay, so we should not be looking like this as we go down. Heels up, heels on the ground, and we're sinking down and then coming back up. Two, 1, and relax. Drop the weight. Okay, this is now that triangle push-up. So bum is going to be in the air, and we're coming down, and you're going to feel it a little bit through the shoulders. And go. So again, that 3-second lower. Bum is way up in the air. Good, and you're going to push up from that position. Oh. Here. So again, this is what it looks like. Your starting position, you're in like a V. Okay, and then you're pushing from there. If that's hard, then just take your feet back a little bit more. Okay, last exercise. We're going into that straight leg to that reverse crunch. Again, nice and controlled. Good, make sure that bum comes off of the ground. Okay.
Activity completed.
Okay, do we have any questions from those exercises? No? Was there enough transition time in between each exercise, or did you guys feel like you needed more of an explanation in between each? Or like more of a transition time? No?
Only when I had to pick back up the weights.
Only when you had to pick back up the weights. Okay. So I'll pause the timer there and give you guys like an extra 5 seconds. Does that work?
Yeah, that should be good.
Okay. Cool. So we'll take about another 20 seconds just to bring down our heart rate again. So then that spike is extra effective. For the full 30 seconds, ideally, in order to get the maximum benefit from this, I need you working from like dinger on to when the ding stops, okay? Does that make sense to everyone? Thumbs up. So working the full period. Okay. So we'll start up the timer again. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. First one we're gonna start with is that squat. So again, big emphasis on the 3-second lower, okay? So weights up. We're running 3, 2, 1, and go. 3 seconds to get down, hold for a second, drive up. 3 seconds down, hold for a second, drive up. Good. And relax. Okay, drop the weights. And then we're going up into that push-up position. So again, in the push-up, we're lowering for 3 seconds. Then we're gonna drop the body, hands are coming up, and then we're pushing ourselves up, okay? So lower for 3, hands come up, and then drive up. Good. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, we're staying on the ground. We're going into the Breakdancers. Again, this should really challenge your core. So you're staying in that bear plank position, and then you're twisting open, okay? If you feel wobbly, squeeze your core. Pretend someone's pushing you. So that back leg is kicking through. Yeah, there. Good. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, I'll pause it for a second. We need those weights back up. And we need to transition onto that bench so that back foot is going to be elevated. Okay, I see the weights up. So I'll start the timer again. We're going in 7, 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, big emphasis on that 3-second lower. 1, 2, 3, and then drive up. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So next time through again, make sure that back leg isn't like straight back here. The contact with the surface is like that back foot, okay? Oh, we're going into that split squat, the other leg. Other leg split squat. Oh, pause. Okay. Back up onto our feet. Elevate that other leg. Okay, and I'll start the timer again. Good. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now we're going into that triangle push-up. Here, I'll pause it again, just so you guys can see. So again, bum is gonna be in the air. The closer the feet, the harder it's gonna be. The farther away the feet, the easier it'll be. And then you're coming down and pushing up. Again, you're gonna feel this more on your shoulders, okay? Starting the timer again. 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah. So the closer your feet to your hands, the harder this motion's gonna be. This is a progression into like handstands, handstand push-ups, that sort of thing. It's a good shoulder workout. Okay, 10, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, we're flipping over onto our back. Last exercise until our halfway point. Again, straight leg to pop up. And go. Make sure when we're doing that straight leg at the bottom, our back is staying on the ground. So your back, upper back is on the ground the entire time. Okay, and relax. Okay, so again, we have our little halftime break. Grab some water. We're gonna take about 30 seconds. And then we'll go back into the movement.
Gotta leave early, but thanks, Coach.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, so let's make our way back. We're gonna go back into that sumo squat. And we're gonna start in 10. So base is a little wider. Weights are gonna be up. And go. 3-second lower. Hold for a second. Drive up to stand. Nice. 3-second lower, hold for a second, drive up to stand. Nice. And relax. Okay, onto the ground, drop the weight. We're going into that push-up position. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, 3-second lower. And push back up. Good. Nice. Again, keep those elbows tucked into the side of your body. Don't let them flare. And relax. Okay, we're staying on the ground, going into that breakdancer. We're going to open, kick through, and switch to the other side. Again, nice and controlled. Good. As we're kicking through, that other hand is coming up, so you only have 2 points of contact with the ground. Okay, next guy, we're going into, I'll pause it so everyone has some transition time. We're picking back that weight up and we're going into that Bulgarian split squat. So back leg is going to be on the bench or the chair, whatever you have. Okay, starting the timer. We're going in 3, 2, 1. And go. Elevate that back leg. Good. And then 3-second lower. And drive back up. 3-second lower. Drive back up. Nice form. This is perfect. Nice. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Start to switch your legs. It's the same position. We're just going for the opposite leg. 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, good starting position. Nice. Good. Keep that chest up nice and tall. Five seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Okay, drop the weight. Triangle push-up. 2 more exercises until our final break. Here and drop down. Push up. Good. Almost there. 10 seconds. And relax. Okay. Straight leg to reverse crunch. So you're starting at that bottom position. Back is pressed in. Then you're putting them up, shooting up your legs. Good. Legs are staying together. Good. So they're straight at the bottom, straight up at the top. Keep your legs straight. Nice. 2, 1, and relax. Okay. Our last
Activity
break.
completed.
Grab a sip of water again, and then we're going into our final round, the 4th quarter. Does anyone have any questions about the movement patterns so far? Okay, good. Okay, let's make our way back. First one we're gonna start with is that squat again. So the sumo squat, a little bit wider of a base. We're gonna start in 10. So let's get set up. Again, wider base, toes angled out, weights up, and start squatting. 3-second lower, and then drive up. 3-second lower, and then drive up. Nice control on the lower, good. Nice. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Okay. Eccentric push-ups. So again, you're in that push-up position. You're lowering for 3 seconds, raising your hands up, and then pushing back up to 12 while maintaining that length in the body. Good. Try and keep that core nice and tight so your bum doesn't dip down, okay? Good. Better. 2, 1, and relax. Staying on the ground, we're going into that breakdancer. Again, reminder that there's only 2 points of contact with the breakdancer. So starting in that bear crawl position, and then a leg shooting through, the other arm is coming up. Shooting through, up. Good, nice and controlled. Control, control, control. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, next we're going into that Bulgarian split squat. I'm gonna pause it so you guys have time to pick up your weights and get set up. So again, one leg is gonna be elevated at the back, the other is at the front. Again, just the foot is in contact. 3-second lower. Starting the timer, so we're going in 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice. Good, keep going. 3, 2, 1, and drop the weight for a second. We're gonna switch to the other leg. One in 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice, 3-second control lower. Don't let that knee cave in. Look at that knee, make sure it's tracking with your toes. Better. Nice, that was a good one. 2, 1, and relax. Okay, drop the weights. Last 2 exercises, triangle push-ups. So again, that bum is gonna be nice and high in the air. The closer the feet, the harder the exercise. Push down, drive up. And again, you should feel it in the shoulders. Good, maintain, maintain, you got it. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last exercise, and then we go into a little bit of our mobility and cool down. So again, straight legs the entire way through, okay? Straight legs. Keep those knees straight. Nice, keep moving, you're almost there. Under 10. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice. Okay, so grab some water. And then we'll go through a little bit of a cool down. Brendan, you crushed it today. That was so good. Okay, so cool down today. We'll start with a little bit of a chest opener. So we're gonna find a wall, or if you don't have a wall, you can use the floor. I'll show you floor first since we're right here. So you're gonna have one arm out open, and then you're gonna slowly open up that body away until you feel it throughout your chest. The one I like a little more, I find I can get a little bit deeper of a stretch, is using the wall. So exact same concept. We're gonna take this, we've done this one before. We're gonna create a 90-degree angle and then feel that stretch through that front of the chest, okay? We're holding that for about 30 seconds. I'll tell you when to switch. We did a lot of chest work, a lot of front body work today, so we have to make sure we open that up a bit. Nice. Okay, start to make your way out of that one, and then we're just gonna switch arms. So again, make sure that shoulder is down and back. That palm is facing the wall like this, or the ground, and then you start to open. You should feel it across here. Okay, start to make your way out of that. We're gonna make our way down to the ground. Again, stretch a little bit more of that front body. So we're gonna start lying down on the ground. Our hands are gonna be just underneath of our shoulders, and then our elbows can be in contact with the ground. We're gonna start to push our way up. If that's easy for you and you wanna go higher, make sure you're squeezing your glutes together as you go a little bit higher, but this will also deepen the front body stretch. Good. And again, you should probably feel it through here. Remember to breathe. Make your way out of that. And then the past month we were working on 90-90s. Today we're going to continue to do that, but we're going to add a little bit of motion to it. So we're going to aim to get both hips down to the ground, and then we're just going to rotate back and forth. Almost windshield wipering them, okay? So you're going to get a little bit of external rotation, a little bit of internal rotation. Good. We're going to do 2 more passes each side. Nice. That is all that I have for you guys tonight. Thank you again for coming out on this Friday night. If you have any questions, I know that the exercises are starting to get a little bit more complex. So if you're starting to get a little bit more questions going forward, just shoot me a message. You can message me on my Instagram account. It's _Alida Carlin. And then, yeah, other than that, you can